After the wild events of last week's chapter, we finally get to see what happens next. So we see Chihiro just waking up in the hospital. Shiba just bursts in, making noise with Azami, trying to quiet him down. Chihiro then asks about both Hinawo and Char. Hinawo is doing well enough with her criticizing Shiba's meal, and as for Char, he says that she should be alive. Chihiro questions what Shiba means, and he begins to talk about Sojo's objective. This is where we get quite the info drop. So, we come to learn that Sojo has in his possession some Datenseki. It's apparently like an ore, and it's the source material used for enchanted blades. That's really interesting because I was wondering since the beginning if there was anything special that was put into the blade. I mean, there's not many of them, and it couldn't have just been imbued with Rokihira's spirit energy. There had to have been some form of power source, and now we know what it is. Sojo also explains on his side that the ore multiplies the spirit energy that one has to such a degree that the body isn't able to handle it, and they burst. Rokihira was able to do it with his enchanted blades, but clearly that took a lot of time, effort, and knowledge. Knowledge that he likely gained on his own. But now Sojo wants to do the same thing, but mixing in Char's flesh in hopes of being able to control it. And poor Char is basically being treated like a lab rat. She's enduring a lot of pain right now. Meanwhile, Chihiro is reminded of how Char gave him her trust, and he starts to feel devastated. He then asks about his blades, and Azami tells him that they're in a safe place. This is where Azami also brings up that the Kamunabi has moved up their plans to kill Sojo. They've put together a special force and are already prepared to leave to kill Sojo. That's when we actually get to see the members we saw from the last chapter. It looks like I was right about them meeting up with Chihiro. And I'm really vibing with how they all look too. I'm actually really hoping we learn about all of them. We actually see one of the members tell Chihiro that they need info about the enchanted blade so that they can develop a strategy. That's where we see Chihiro agree, but only under the condition that he joins. Unfortunately, Chihiro's still heavily wounded, and he won't be able to be useful for like a month. And the Kamunabi does not have a month to wait. However, this is actually what I like a lot too. They know that Chihiro is going to sneak out and go after them anyways, so they agree to let Chihiro join. And I was thinking to myself, oh, so he's going to join up in the fight. No. Instead of fighting with them, he'll be sneaking off to save Char. And Chihiro agrees to the plan, and now they're ready to head out. Honestly, I'm really liking the plan. Like, we could have easily seen something like Chihiro joining with a Kamunabi to fight Sojo, but no, he's injured. So instead of pretending like his injuries wouldn't exist when they all fight Sojo together, he'll be off on a covert mission to get Char. My only issue is that I don't really see the Kamunabi being able to take down Sojo on their own. Like, he himself said that he could probably defeat them, so if/once he does, Sojo will likely encounter Chihiro trying to get Char, and I don't think Chihiro could really fight him in his state. So it'll be really interesting to see how this actually goes down. I will say that I was also wrong about one thing. Like, I was right about, the Kamunabi meeting up with Chihiro, but obviously we didn't really get to see Chihiro train at all. Like, they strategized, like, I saw that coming. I mean, I think everybody saw that coming, but I was anticipating maybe, like, a small, like, moment of training from Chihiro, from the Kamunabi, as they prepare to go after Sojo, but no, they're planning to leave immediately, so there's no time for that. But at least we got to see them, strategize, even if it was, like, something minor, just like them trying to learn about the enchanted blades. But yeah, overall I did enjoy the chapter, and I'm excited to see how things continue next week. Because we'll see the Kamunabi go after Sojo, and we'll see Chihiro go after Char. Now I do wonder if Chihiro's going to go on his own. I would like to see Shiba join him. And where does that leave Azami? Is Azami going to join the Kamunabi to fight against Sojo? I mean, I guess he will. Like, obviously he wouldn't go after Chihiro. Like, he doesn't care about Char. That's, like, that sucks to say. But yeah, they only really care about taking down Sojo, which of course is important. But Chihiro right now, before Sojo, he wants to help Char. And I think that's really sweet because when you see the panel where he looks absolutely devastated, like, you could tell that, yeah, the promise meant a lot to him, and he didn't want to lose Char like he lost his father. Like, clearly he wants to protect the ones that are close to him. he doesn't want to go through the pain of losing anyone else. So before taking on his revenge, he wants to help Char. And I think that's like a nice little bit of character development that Chihiro's getting. Like, he's becoming more of a brotherly figure, and I like that a lot. Like, of course, I've said this a million times, but yeah, of course his revenge is important. He's upset that his father was killed, but he's forming new bonds. We're seeing this with Char, and clearly he's building that with Shiba as well. And with Char being kidnapped and her being in danger, he wants to keep that promise to protect her. And I find that really sweet. I think this is the beginning of us seeing Chihiro slowly move past his father's death and slowly start to gain a new family of his own. I feel like it's going to be something really wonderful to see as we continue the series. But I think I've went on long enough. What do you guys think? Will Chihiro fight Sojo as he tries to save Char? Or will the Kamunabi actually do something against Sojo? And what do you think about the ores being the source of the enchanted blades? I find that to be quite the reveal, and a really interesting one at that. Feel free to leave all your thoughts in the comments below. I'll try to read and reply to all of them. But yeah, that'll do it for me for now. Peace out, and take care, everyone.